Alrighty, right on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. With two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we prepare to whelm you for this release day and let you know that giveaways are open on both streams. That's exclamation mark bundle me to get in on the streamer bundle. You must be a player of Shroud of the Avatar to win those. And exclamation mark I love free shit on Laz's stream to get in on the Steam key giveaway. If you want to get in on that Steam key giveaway where there's always better odds on my stream, you need to do pound the bootay. Because it is release day and Laz has avoided a hurricane.
Well, so far, so good. So
far.
Let's get to the weather map. As you can see, the still shot that I placed in Discord.
Yes.
You'll notice that on the live map that I've got here, I'm going to put it in motion real quick.
I'm not really too worried about that.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Here.
But,
you got a little bit of rain, but not much.
I'm right here. Actually, most of the rain came yesterday during the show. Actually, it was when most of it came. As for the outer bands, most of the outer bands that we're seeing on the live radar are like outside of Florida. You'll see them over here on the East Coast. Some of them coming up the middle, but of course, the hurricane is still way south of us right now, coming across the Marco Island area off of Florida, which is down over here, Naples, Marco Island area. Category 2 currently, getting a little windy over here, which we expect, of course, and as the day progresses, when it comes up a little closer to us, it's going to come a little bit more east. So we may get a little bit later on today, but right now it is sunny and just very breezy out back here. And well, we've got good weather for the show, so here we are. But I do have to tell everybody we will not be here tomorrow, unfortunately. I got to go visit a family member who is in hospice, unfortunately. Suffering from heart failure, and we don't expect him to make it much longer with the way the condition he's in. But that's another whole story. So I will be take time to go visit that family member. But meanwhile, I gotta go ahead and say happy birthday to one of our own.
Oh,
Yes, today is our own Duke Ezekiel Cooper's birthday. So without further ado,
yes.
happy birthday, Zeke, you old bastard. Hope you have a good day out there sitting around smoking your cigarettes, drinking your beers, out in your fishing boat, having a good time, hopefully, whatever it is you decide to do today. And yes, that is unfortunate, absolute hermit and solipsistic, thank you. But, such is life. None of us make it out alive, but, yeah, got to do what's got to be done. You got to take care of those who are here while they're still here and, do the right thing. So I'll be taking tomorrow off to go do that. And we will return on Monday. And then reminder that next week is a short week. We will be here Monday through Thursday next week, and then I'm taking off on Friday for a week's vacation down south with my dad. I go visit him every year around this time now. Um, Spend the week down with him, and we hang out, do some house cleaning, some maintenance, and some just hanging out, eating good food, watching some good movies and shit like that, and just spending some quality time with my old man. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week. But it is a release day, and
Yes.
we have some stuff to talk about.
Wait. Bring up the Twitterverse in the Shroud of the Avatar Twitterverse.
I don't even have that crap loaded.
What? Why not?
It doesn't even work on this fucking feed on the website. The website feed doesn't even work anymore. Nothing to see here yet. View on X.
What are you saying that their increased communication and they were going to update all the official channels isn't working?
Yeah. Last post was July 12th.
Yes, that's correct. So they've missed at least 2 releases and several streams, or a couple streams as well. But the official Facebook page did receive an update on August 29th. What month is this?
End of September, going into October's release.
Oopsies. Somebody forgot to do the updates.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But we did get the official release on the main page.
Yeah, we're never gonna miss another stand-up corner. We're gonna be giving you more information on all those outlets that we own, that we have access to. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you believe it?
Yes.
And there goes my cat litter delivery. Sitting at the front door. Thank you, Amazon. But meanwhile, are we ready to be whelmed today? Are we going to be overwhelmed? I know at least one person is overwhelmed, or at least highly whelmed. I'm a little disappointed. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. And yeah, I will. Do I have it over here still? Yes, I will throw this topic in here because this was the topic that I had posted, and we'll talk about that in a minute. You can get that ready to go.
Yes.
Because I got a notice that this was moved from the wish list request forum to completed in-game forum.
In-game, yes, it was.
So let's get right to it, because we have
so
much to cover.
I know. Greetings all 12 avatars. Release 130 goes live September 26th at 10:30 a.m. I don't know exactly what time the servers came back up. I know that they went down at 8 a.m. I was dealing with Amazon breaking shit.
Good old Amazon.
Yeah.
AWS.
Yes.
Fish.
Then
Fuck it. Shit happens.
yeah, and that started at 7:30 a.m. Central Time. But the Catnip Games development team, marks this monthly release of Shroud of the Avatar with new content and improvements. And this brings up the question, what kind of release is release 130, Laz?
Polish.
It is a Polish release, quality of life. For release 130, it's time for Back to Squirrel.
A little late, but
I mean, yeah.
That should have been the last release. Yeah, actually, yeah, should have been the release before, because I don't know about you, but I know up north it may be, it's mid to late September, but down south they go back to school in August. They don't go back to school in September.
Last weekend or last week of August is generally when people go to school in Texas. So,
So
I don't know about Florida, but yeah.
Same thing. Last week of August. No longer is it after Labor Day. At least that's how it used to be up north. It used to be after Labor Day. You went back to school, but and of course, definitely not at the end of September. So you should have probably used Back to Squirrel on last release. But just saying, I mean, the guy who's running this does live in Texas. He should know that. But he spends too much time going to concerts these days and visiting the Great White North.
Yeah, but so the Medic's fishing hat and rod, because back in June, one of our players, Janzik, suggested that we make a specific kind of fishing hat in the wishlist forum section. We immediately put this on the schedule and figured it would be an ideal, special, ultra rare for autumn. The hat is an homage to Lieutenant Colonel Blake's fishing hat from the TV show MASH, and features a tartan band, fly fishing lures, and an oak cluster front and center as appropriate hat worn by a doctor, a bonus for healers. In addition to the hat, we have created a Medic's fishing rod to go along with it. The rod has military green coloring with a red cross on the reel. Together, these items will be a set that can only be obtained by purchasing 10,750 kodos of Crowns of the Obsidian pack on the Soda website and receiving delivery of them in-game from the 26th through August 4th.
October.
I'm sorry, through the 4th. He doesn't list the months. I mean, where are these things?
Through January 4th.
Yeah. Kodos will be on sale during this time, so it's really a great deal. Why isn't it a great deal, Laz?
I don't know, but CC, when you get your hands on this on the secondary market, let me know, because I've learned my lesson. Learned my lesson well.
Oh.
Wait for CC to get it.
Then pay $1 million gold? Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Even 2 million gold, still cheaper. that way.
Yeah. Then, in addition to the base shape is also being made available as a simple craftable bucket hat and as a fancy bucket hat with contrasting band and brim. Scotty was meticulous in creating this tribute. His attention to detail is truly remarkable. Not that anybody will ever be able to zoom into things and actually see all the detail because Shroud math and Shroud logic. Each piece showcases a level of intricacy that feels so real. Look at that picture of the hat. Does that look like it's riding on the head very well?
Well, yeah.
It's
a nice hat. Yeah.
Hold on. I have to pull the NBNN. Do you wear your hats like this, where they're way up top and barely on your head, and as soon as you get any kind of wind,
no, they've got to be like seated.
They've got to come down some.
As I'm going to show you my latest hat, which is a classic. But the problem,
this one's going to be like.
Problem with this one is it's a little stiff, only because
you need to take that brim and just like do this with it.
Well, see, I can't do that because this hat happens to be a little special. This hat is the Atari Bluetooth hat, and this one actually has speakers in the brim that you can listen to your music, talk on your phone, and it's got a Bluetooth microphone built into the side, and of course, it's just got the classic, beautiful Atari logo on it, so I couldn't pass it up. I picked it up for half price on sale a couple weeks ago, so the latest in geek tech, speakers in your hat with Bluetooth.
Then
Hey, Atari.
Look, I've got a floating cat. Oh, I've got a floating cat.
Floating cat.
Floating cat. Floating cat. Floating cat. Floating cat. Floating cat.
Well, I did put that bit's money to good use. I mean, absolutely. Is again, got it for half price. They retail for $100. It was on sale for $49, and I said, for half price, can't go wrong. So I had to go for it at that price just to add it to my hat collection. If anybody who knows me knows, I've got quite an extensive baseball cap collection, and anytime I go someplace, I grab a baseball cap from there and add it to the collection, just so it's a easy way to collect memories as well as just something to put on the head to keep the head a little bit warm.
Yep.
In all reality, I tested it. I checked it out. It was cool. I'll probably never actually use it for what it's going to be used for. It'll probably just sit there and hang it, Or for anybody, I guess I can do this here. For anybody who really, really knows, I'm just going to take a shot at the wall over here. I mean, I've got special, I'll put this over here so that we can see it in the Discord in a second. As soon as it uploads. I will bring it up over here.
You ready for the remembering mojito?
One moment. I'm going to put this in here. Copy image. Drop this over here for you to
Don't
share.
You have Discord on your phone?
No.
Oh, if you had Discord on your phone, then you can just like click on.
Nah, because I have too many servers I'm on that would just fucking drive me nuts throughout the day. But
that's why all of my announcements are muted for every single channel.
But I have special hangers that I can hang my hats on throughout the house. As you'll see, my Lord British and Dark Star over with my map, my NBNN
Your
hat, and of
NBNN.
course my
Yeah.
Haktua hat, that I've got. So, you know, I've got hats hanging all over the place in places on these special hat hangers throughout the house.
And the
Yeah.
on air sign. The on air sign over the sliding glass door
Oh
is pretty
yes,
damn
yeah,
funny.
absolutely. When I tell the machine to go live, it turns on this light that you see put that's on the WRFB license. That light comes on and the on-air sign comes on at the same time, and then
That's
when I
funny.
when I clear out, those go dark. Yeah, so the on-air hot mic, live mic is there so that anybody who's in the house knows that if they're
Mhm.
coming out this way, they need to shut the fuck up. If they're going to make their way out into my studio area. But yes, I do actually have a on the air, as you see there, because that's just the kind of guy that I am. Here we go. I'm going to put it up there. See, on air, mic live.
Yep.
Anyway, back to the news.
Okay.
So,
Let's just say remembering Mojito on September 6th. Atos, who posted that Mojito's family dog had passed away suddenly. Mojito was Chris's daughter. We can't say Maxine because her name's only been brought up 1,000 times. Best friend from birth and a mascot for Shroud of the Avatar. Mojito was added to the game early on with the creation of Owl's Head in release 7, 8, something like that. On the as an NPC guarding the bridge along the main road into the center of Owl's Head and has stayed there forever. Mojito was a welcome guest on Soda live streams throughout the years, and many will remember that Mojito Cam and Chris's streams. Do you remember Chris's streams? Because I don't.
yeah, well, he had the mojito cam
I don't
before he
remember
decided to
them.
go with the fish cam.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Are you doing your best impersonation of Chris right now?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, to honor Mojito's memory, a memorial to him has been placed in Brittany Graveyard, and we will be delivering a mini marble Mojitos memorial, a tabletop statue per Stymie's suggestion.
Yeah, first time you
To every player.
suggestion. Yeah, what happened to the story about we covered it on NBNN News, and then Stymie commented on our story about it, and then I made a post about it stating that it was an idea from Stymie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but none of that made it in. Just Stymie. I love you, man. By the way, Stymie currently laid up after breaking his wrist yesterday. So we hope that
Uh-oh.
Stymie is feeling a lot better today. Stymie in here today?
Hopefully it's not the risk that matters.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's a risk that stops him from doing that. Yeah, it is
Doing
the
the
risk
fun
that
things?
matters. Yeah, because
It is the risk that matters. That's unfortunate. Yes, get better, Stymie.
he can't use his mouse very well right now. That's right. See.
Okay. Yeah.
Waiting for Stymie to jump
Yes.
on in here.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, moving right along.
So, release 130 patch notes.
Are we gonna go look at the memorial, or are we gonna see if it's actually placed?
Go to? Do you really want to?
I do. I want to see what they actually did.
Well, hold on. I gotta spend the 5 minutes to stand up. Okay, teleport to the Brittany Graveyard. I mean, weren't they supposed to also be updating the graveyard for all the other real life members that have passed and in the memorial section over there?
Supposedly.
Oh, because they're I know several people were like, where is that? That's supposed to be was done a long time ago.
Oh, why can't I jump over
here? We're doing this the easy way. Mount up.
Why? It's right here.
I don't know where it's at.
It'd be right here to the. Should be, at least, you would think.
Nope, not there. I think it's up in the center.
Well, there's two dogs here in the graveyard. Which
neither one of them is Mojito. Not near there. Where is Mojito? Dun, 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 dun.
Only one of these
Mojito statue somewhere.
Yeah, only one of these grave markers has anything associated with it that I see.
I know. Yeah, and there are supposed to be several others.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's right over here, it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, it is right here.
Hold on. I think I'm running the right way. I have no idea where I'm running. Da, 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 da. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yep.
This is the version that you're going to find in the Crown store, apparently. Coming up. Is it in the Crown store yet? That is the next big question.
Well, I mean, Crown Shop, and let's just do a search for Mojito. And recently added the medium and the monumental.
Yes. So they are in the Crown Shop. There is versions of the Mojito Memorial Statue, 500 kodos and 1,000 kodos respectively, available in the Crown Shop if you want to have a memorial of your own place, someplace to remember Mojito the dog. So,
and don't forget, upcoming tabletop statue coming soon. But here are the release 130 patch notes. Below
and he says you're at the grave marker now. I didn't see you there.
Oh, I already recalled out.
Yeah, so
below are a list of the updates that are live as of release 130. Release 130 is a Polish month. What did it say at the top?
Content and improvements, right?
Content, additional improvements, and bug fixes are inbound for release 131 next month. We hope you enjoy the changes that are live as of release 130. Crafting, decoration, gear, and inventory item changes. It's a huge list. So, 10 items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. An animal spawner, squirrel with pine cone instead of a carrot, has been added to the pet merchants. A recipe for a bucket hat has been added to tailors in Ardoris and Brittany Estates.
Because adding it to all the tailors doesn't make any sense.
No. A recipe for a hanging potted red ivy decoration has been added to housing decorations merchants in Verdantis. Recipe for a coal pile decoration has been added to the housing decoration merchants in the Hidden Vale. Which town? Or towns? Extended the lower end of available scaling for the ruined stone arch. Removed the right click to repair option for 4 more drinks and mugs. Because doing a search for drinks, mugs, and repairable in a database is super complex. Lord British's brutal battle axe is now repairable with carpentry repair kits.
Yay.
Yes. And improved the texture import settings on the 3 Elven Elite armor sets to clean up a die slot artifacts. And adjusted valid crafting station flags for several stools.
Yay. All right.
And it's time for a streamer bundle.
That's right. Time for us to pick a couple wieners.
And I'm going to be giving a streamer bundle to Andrew Naito.
Long live the stymie.
Who happens to be on the lot. And I got AFK time. All right, that's from the recall.
You just never sat down.
I did. I never moved back to the seat. That's from the recall. Yeah. But there you go, in game. You can see that trade window. It's so glorious. Ooh.
Stymie, come and get it, buddy.
Okay, are you ready for the exhaustive list of user interface, store information, Inky, and Lua changes?
The exhaustive list? I guess.
I don't know if we have time to cover this list in an hour.
I don't know.
Yeah. They clarified the Crown Store descriptions of dungeon entrance packs and fixed a spelling mistake in the Obsidian Potion Crown Shop entries.
Oh.
Because we are still working on spelling mistakes. Oh,
Yes.
Man. That was an exhausting list. I
don't know.
I think we need to take
a break and a nap after that. Yeah.
Yeah. I am so exhausted. It's like I'm sweating. I need to wait for my heart rate to come down because I was so
they made his hat.
Whelmed. Oh, that is good. There was a couple. Okay, some world and quest changes. Out in Mistrender, they blocked off an area where players could get stuck. And in Novia, thanks to Conjurer Dragon, they added
we got to go look
snowy
at this too now.
visual to the Troll Bridge area.
Where do we go to do that? Exeter?
Troll's Bridge. And then run out?
Yeah, I guess we run into run into the bridge and then out of the bridge. Let's go see what they did with that.
No idea where I was last on the map. I mean, it does have a picture of it in the release notes.
Yeah, but that ain't doing it no justice. I know. I got to see how this looks in reality myself.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I ran past the troll.
Yep.
Haha, you can't catch me. Hello, Dirk Blackpool. How are you doing today?
Computer notification.
Yeah, can we get a cigarette and a beer?
Look at that.
Yes, they added snow to match the in-game scene.
I don't know. That looks quite a bit out of place, to tell you the truth. Hey, Ravlox is on.
What? Are you referring to Shroud of the Consistency? It's like, well, I mean, this is a much faster fix for them to do, is to just paint some snow partially, because look at how far the snow extends up this path or pass up onto the mountains.
You said that wasn't snow.
Well, I know. No, but you have to come here. The top of these mountains aren't snow covered. And the top of these mountains aren't snow covered. So this is like a weird, like, this is like the elements of the glacier these are like glacial remnants or something like that. Everything else is melted around it.
You could say that the other stuff is snow because it might have looked like, which I would have said,
but it's not.
But when you're looking
But
at
it's
it,
not because when you
when
look at
come
a
down
truly
here
snowy,
and you look at these other ones that is
are
this
covered
actually
in snow. Yes.
Let's see.
Like
Is this...
right above the Necropolis Barrens, like right here. If you see where I'm at.
Well, I'm coming to the actual pass.
No.
I'm coming to the actual.
Too far.
No, because there's actually snow in this pass over here, so I didn't run too far.
Well, yeah. But
so
yes,
and like the trees here are actually covered with snow out to a certain distance. Yeah.
Hey, but Shroud of the Consistency for
did he do anything with the trees over there? Let's go back and look at that. Yeah, you should really go in the Brightbone Pass and look at it just for shits and giggles, but
no need. Shroud of the Consistency. The trees are only the ones that are in the pass are covered in snow. So Conjure, if you want to, you can make a comment. Why doesn't the snow reach up to the top of the mountains around the Troll Bridge scene?
So the whole 3 trees that are in here actually have snow on them. Okay.
Yes. No, it's 4 trees. 4 trees.
Where's there's the 4th one. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. But like
even this bush should have had some snow on it.
Shroud of the Consistency, man. Shroud of the Consistency. And that will give them at least another 5 days of work or something like that. Okay. Back to the release notes as I recall. Out in Brittany neighborhoods, they corrected a typo in responses related to Brittany Estates. Paladin Michael's like, don't forget, in Soda, it is magic all around. So snow can be there next to a volcano. Snow can be next to a volcano in real life as well.
On top of the volcano, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the winds and things like that. So it's like just go visit Japan and like look at some of their hot springs and stuff like that. Or watch a Kung Fu Panda or something like that, or something monkey on Hulu or Disney. That has a very bad monkey that's an assassin. Typo in the patch notes. Let's go correct that. Yes. Out in the East Sanctus Forest in the Snowy Mountain Road encounter, when on the related quest, the handcrafted Black King chess piece can be looted only once from each Naughty Brat toy chest. And in Blood River outskirts, they fixed a stuck spot wedged into a rock wall. Out in Brittany Fields, they applied deep water consistently throughout Wells Pond so that fishing and swimming performance is now more predictable. And then, where are you at, Laz? You're not on the lot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Doing something.
Okay. Are you restocking vendors?
Nope.
And taking up all my slots? Out in Brittany Fields.
Spending way too much gold on something.
Oh, are you getting your custom hat?
Getting the bucket hat, yes.
Sweet.
Fucking 1,700 gold.
That's all you have left?
No, that's how much they are.
1,700 gold? Oh, you're getting the recipe?
Yes.
Well, grab me one.
I did. What do you think? You think I'm going to go out and do that without grabbing you one? Come on. What kind of buddy would I be?
You would.
What kind of buddy would I be if I didn't go spend 1,700 gold on my partner?
Why is that 1,700 gold? I mean,
because
Shroud consistency, because all the other recipes are fucking cheaper.
Oh, the bucket hat actually looks like a top hat, when you look at it.
What? Recipe. Okay. Shroud of Consistency. The in-game version. Yeah, well, but that's also what a bucket hat looks like. I mean, when you put it on.
Yeah, I know.
And the fact that it's why does it require a bolt of cloth? It's a good thing that it's a good thing that they are reviewing all the recipes, that a brand new recipe that they put in makes no fucking sense, right?
Let's see. Do I have all these ingredients over here? I bet I do.
Yeah, I don't have any canvas. I know that much. I've got spools of cotton thread and wax and a bone needle. I don't know if I have a bolt of cloth either, but let's go back to this while you're trying to craft that. Out in Brittany Wharfs, they fixed a stuck spot by the tunnel to central Brittany. Also, they lowered floating pitchers and mugs in the garden pavilion and replanted an azalea growing through the floor. Out in East Longfall Wetland, they moved forward a chest whose lid was clipping through a wall behind it. The epitaph, they made several stools being used as nightstands, non-sittable, which will then be a bug report that, hey, there's this stool, why can't I sit in it? Then let's see. Where am I at? I forgot where I'm at.
Oh no.
Graph Island, they updated the logic used by Brunhilde Johnson's "My Name Is" response. Out in Graph Island, they added collision to several tall chimneys. Out in Highvale outskirts, they adjusted the shape of the collision used by all low-tier ore nodes and blocked off a hole that allowed players to get outside the play area. Wasn't that scene introduced like 4 years ago? Well, like all of these scenes are old as shit, and we're still finding bugs in them. And adjusting them. Yes. Ravalox is dancing magic at Brittany graveyards. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that. Then adjusted some of the Huntsman Sven's responses and a journal entry related to his copper golem task. For the inventory tutorial, they updated the logic for completing the Say Harvest to the automaton task. Out in Midras Ruins, they fixed walls that had Z fighting. Out in the Oracle Temple, updated the final journal entry for episode 1 to replace outdated company information. What?
Things that make you go,
Ravlox Portalarium still owns shit, and subscriptions are still going to Portalarium. Are you saying that Portalarium will no longer take you there? The Outlaws Run, they fixed a typo in one of Miloslava's responses. Port Harmony, they fixed a typo in the mentioned caravan to Jenkins journal entry. Out in Solace Bridge outskirts, they updated Kinsey's dialogue and journal entry in which she references looking for missing guards near the nearby bridge. Out in Sultan, Ashton no longer says the bartender can supply potions that cure disease. Out in South Drockfold Spur, they adjusted many resource nodes to ensure they always spawn and respawn. Which means that the timers are all going to be broken now.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Huh?
That wants 5 pieces of canvas fabric. Canvas fabric is fucking not cheap. Holy shit.
Well, like I said, remember, their big task right now is they are looking at recipes and actually trying to make them in line with shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So why does a bucket hat, which is generally just some canvas or some other material that's been sewed into the hat shape, require a bolt of cloth, 5 pieces of canvas fabric?
Yeah,
well, this thing must be fucking huge.
The canvas,
2 spools of cotton thread.
The canvas fabric requires what is it? Fucking maple bark or pine bark, which is one of the rarer ingredients to have. Yeah. So it's not just a cheap. Yeah.
I mean, quality design stuff here, right? Because is this another one that makes no sense realistically for the amount of material necessary?
Oh, absolutely.
In order to craft.
Absolutely. And yeah, we're gonna show it off here in just a minute because I just made one because I don't have a whole big bunch of.
You don't have the materials for a second. Yeah,
I do, and I'm not wasting them on another fucking hat.
Well, I'm waiting for you to put on the hat so that way we can examine your character. So that way we can
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah.
Here is the bucket hat.
So remember that discussion about all the detail that was put into all the new bucket hats, right?
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Hold, put it back on your head.
It is on my head.
You want to see something really cool? Hold on.
The textures look pretty cool.
Yeah, and hold on. This phone call I've got to take.
I mean, it's an expensive little hat, but, you know. Yeah, the best way I can get it here is right there. You get the nice, you can see the textures on the side of the hat. Textures around the rim, what do you call that? The ribbon around, it's not too bad. It doesn't look too great actually sitting on your paper doll. It looks a little funky on the paper doll, but as to how it sits on your character, not too shabby. At least it doesn't turn my head a different color like my hands are. Yeah, do it. Well, you know what is you need to have some filler here in Shroud of the Avatar. Otherwise, we ain't got nothing to write about when it comes to filling out one page of, what did we do this month? Because when half of your list is fixed a typo, fixed a typo, fixed a typo, it makes it look like you did a lot when all you did was went in and edited 2 letters or switched 2 letters around, which really wasn't a whole lot. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And let's see, is the fancy hat in the recently added yet? Let's see what the difference between the fancy hat. Is there a hat in here? Fancy bucket hat, 500 kodos. All right, I'll bite. I've got the kodos to buy it. Well, let's see the difference between that one and that one. I think it's just the difference in the band. This has got a lighter band, and the other one has a blue band. Is that the only real difference? The fancy bucket hat. I gotta pull up my paper doll and switch it out. Slightly different color. Stymie has resubbed for 12 months in a row, 36 total. So Stymie, what are we gonna do? Are we going to play with our balls for the last couple minutes, or are we gonna continue to talk about how these hats are? This one a little nicer. I like the bluish band. I didn't look. Is it dyeable on the other one? Oh, you can actually dye. Oh, I gotta see this then. The bucket hat craftable version can actually be dyed. So let me just see something here. Let me just see that. Oh, you can dye 2 slots in the store-bought one. So let me go and see if I can't get my favorite. Do I want Aether Glowing dye or do I want Royal Purple dye? I think I'm going to go with some Aether Glowing dye for starters. Let's go over here. Pull out one of those bad boys. And let's, can I just drop that right on the hat here? Or do I have to actually have it in my inventory? Okay, so it only goes to one slot, which would be that way. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. And then okay, since we're at it, then let's see the other hat. Let's see, we'll move this over here. Oh, waiting for Jack inventory. The fancy bucket hat. I gotta put that one on my character. Let's move that one over. And we will see what the Aether Glowing looks like on there. Oops. Oops. So here we have it as a primary or a secondary. So I'm going to do it as the secondary color for that one. Come on, apply. There we go. And then we will get the purple. And we'll use the royal purple. Come on. Let me get down here. Let's get down here. And we'll drag the royal purple onto that one. Oh, that should look pretty cool. That'll be pimped out. There we go. All right, yeah, that's definitely pimped out. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, let's close that out. As we get back over here to the lot, waiting on Jack. Oh yeah, that's definitely a pimp hat right there now, and that will
Say
definitely. Hats are dyeable.
Yeah. Yes.
So I can let's see. I don't have a hat there with that
Did you
one,
like
so-
your picture of your bald head there, Laz?
What picture?
The one I posted in Discord.
Oh, with my hat on. Oh, I didn't see that.
It looks like me. You were wearing the hat, and I just happened to.
We're wearing the hat. That's me wearing the hat. Oh, very nice.
Yes. So you can end up looking like me. Although I do need to do a haircut, yeah, as y'all know, eventually. But yes, yeah, that's you wearing the hat. No bugs found. Yeah.
So this is what the Aether glowing dye looks like on this hat, which is not the one. And I got
That
the
you actually
fancy.
used.
Yeah. That's
So the fun part. Anybody that actually wants to replicate that, you just need to put it in first person mode and then walk up, because I was trying to look at all of this wonderful detail that Scotty put into this thing that you can't fucking see.
Yeah.
Because
and then I matched this up with my regular town colors, the purple and
Yeah.
Aether dye. I bought the fancy one here.
yeah, and it so Laz, can you see all the wonderful textures on that hat?
Not so much now that I've dyed it, but yeah. So it would be cool if you could dye it black and add the Lord British logo to the front to match your NBNN one. Yeah, that would be cool. I could dye it black, but adding the logo, of course, that would make really great for this hat, absolutely, which we've asked for. We've asked for a news hat in a fedora style many times, but just not gonna do it that way. But yes, the hats are dyeable. The craftable one, just one color. The fancy one, you can do two colors, so that's pretty cool. I do like that.
Pound the booty, because the booty ain't gonna octothorpe itself.
That's right.
Yes. And you know what time it is, Laz?
I do. It's time for us to wrap things up here. And it's time you ever say?
I don't know, but it's time for me to mail Morgan a thingy, a streamer bundle, because he's a wiener. And bring up my inventory and go search for streamer
we got
bundle.
Noob Skyblabber. Noob Skyblabber is going to win my streamer bundle.
Oh.
And then we're going to be doing 2 giveaways.
Paladin Michael is getting a Steam key from me, and instead of raising hell, Paladin Michael is going to be rising hell.
Rising hell.
Yes, rising hell. It's not raising hell, he's rising hell. There you go. Who's getting the Steam keys from you?
All right. Well, thank you to Stymie for the sub. So we are going to do the end of stream giveaway and Solipsistic Lemur. Solipsistic, you're going to get yourself a copy of Hands of Necromancy. Hands of Necromancy. Going out to Solipsistic Lemur. Where is Solipsistic? Oh, he's right there up top. And I don't think this is one you've gotten before. I hope not. And if it is, let me know. I'll replace it for you. And our final winner of the day, thanks to Stymie, an additional game key. Dweep is going to be getting himself a copy of Super Sports Machin. Super Sports Machin. Super Sport Machin on Steam. And that is currently $14.99 going out to Dweep. So congratulations, Dweep. And of course, thank you to Stymie. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you all for being here. We do appreciate you. And of course, get out there and enjoy the sales. There is no double experience because why? I don't know. There should be double XP going on with these sales, but there is not. Nom 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 nom. My Doritos, thank you very much. And of course, we will be off tomorrow and back on Monday for another short week right here on NBNN. Till then, well, there goes Jack. I'm Laz. Jack had to go. And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you all on Monday. Yes, off tomorrow. Go back to the beginning of the show.